Education is the bedrock of every development was a popular quote at the commissioning ceremony of a block of 2 classrooms donated by Comrade Abba Adaudu to his alma mater, the Akpa Community Secondary School, Allan, in Akpa district of Otukpo local government area, Benue State. The event took place on the 16th February 2022. Today on Akweyatv, we are bringing you a highlight of the commissioning of 2 classrooms by Honourable Sir John Ngbede, the Benue State Chairman, People's Democratic Party, PDP. My name is Idoma Akweya. Wednesday, 16th day of February 2022 will be indelible in the minds of Akweya people as Allan Akpa played host to a deluge of eminent sons and daughters of Idoma and Akweya who came to celebrate and appreciate the developmental stride taken by Comrade Abba Adaudu in building a tastefully furnished classroom as part of his effort to salvage the deplorable state of Akpa Community Secondary School, Allan. At the event, Abba Adaudu was described by Professor Egri Ejembi as a man who has been passionate about the development of Akweya since his youth, speaking idiomatically that Abba has killed an elephant and brought it home.
The giant has gathered us here today to celebrate the elephant that he has killed for Akweya and he has brought it home. I knew Comrade Abba Adaudu about 2 decades ago. That's about 20-something years ago, when he and Barrister Abba Ejembi were very active in the Akweya Youth Progressive Forum. And then, fast forward to about 5 years ago, he and I now have a personal relationship. A relationship that is based on our mutual passion for the development of Akweya land.
Right Honourable Egri Ejembi, former Deputy Speaker, Benue State House of Assembly, also speaking at the commissioning ceremony, applauded Abba Adaudu for the good heart he has for his people, the Akweya.
I've known Abba Adaudu for just a few years ago, but within the period that I've known him, I know that he's somebody that means well for his people. And as a young man that believes in the cause of his people, I quickly identify with him and we continue with our journey. And so what I've seen in what Abba Adaudu has done for his people today, I think it's not a new thing to us who have lived in the past, like what some of these people who have spoken before me have said. My prayer for him today is that God should give him wisdom to continue to do what he feels he can do for his people.
Barrister Abba Ejembi, the Ocho Eglegawan of Adankari, and a former national president, Akpa Community Development Association, ACDA, applauded the selflessness of Abba Adaudu for living a life of impact.
Today is a wonderful day for the people of Akweya land, and I believe the entire Idoma land and Benue State, because education is the bedrock of development. No nation develops without education. Our brother, our son, in whom we are very proud, Comrade Abba Adaudu, has come to restore the hope of the people, to restore the vision of the people, and in doing so, has contributed and donated what you will soon be commissioning.
Barrister Ejembi also gave a brief history of ACSS and appreciated the founding fathers of Akpa Community Secondary School, Allan.
Because we have moved into the era of modernity, the era of westernization. Therefore, education today is both formal and informal. And the people of Akweya land, the Akpa people, determined as far back as 1981 that they needed an institution of this nation to bring education close to their people. For children who were unable to go as far as Kefi, as far as Kasinala, as far as Amuke, where I went to St. John, and other institutions, they needed a school that was close to the people that they could wake up from home to attend, and that the cost would be minimized. That was the dream and the vision of the people.
The principal, ACSS Mr. Andrew Ogaje, who was full of excitement for the facelift of the school by the newly built classrooms, described Abba Adaudu as God sent to Akweya.
We are highly grateful to God for giving us Comrade Adaudu, and particularly for our generation. The man, Comrade Abba Adaudu, was an old student of this great college who never forget his alma mater, just like Moses in the Bible, who never forgot his Israelite as his brothers in Egypt.
The principal revealed that apart from the classrooms being commissioned, Abba Adaudu has placed 30 students on scholarship and has promised to renovate and furnish the corpus lodge, the staff room, and build a laboratory.
The man, Comrade Abba Adaudu, a chartered accountant, an auditor of international repute, a politician perhaps excellent, and above all, a philanthropist, which, without boundary, has always demonstrated that the person of the lower pedigree today in the society, if assisted, can make it to the highest class in the society. This gentleman has contributed in no small way to the development of this school and perhaps the entire community. He floored JSS1 classroom. Upon graduation from this college, he promised to institute Onyeka Foundation, and today he has given a scholarship to 30 students in JSS1. He has given a scholarship to 30 students in JSS1, and he promised to pay their school fees right from JSS1 to SS3. God will always reward a cheerful giver.
The classroom building project, rightly named the Hope of Restoration Project, initiated by Comrade Adaudu, has other great educational projects already been executed, including an endowment fund for the renovation of other dilapidated structures and scholarship for less privileged children, thereby reducing the number of out-of-school children. Dr. Chris Ngara was at the event appointed as the chairman of the fund. The occasion had the blessing and presence of royal fathers in Akweya land, including Chief Adokole Ojofu Odenge, the head of Imirife, Chief Michael Ola Idenyi Otrugboko II, the clan head of Ifogbe, and His Royal Highness Chief Abinya Egaji, the Okrakpa of Akweya and the acting district head of Akweya. Chief Ebel Abinye Egaji declared that the commissioning ceremony was a day of appreciation and admonished that Akweya must think of one vision, and thus a united Akweya, and whatever tends to fracture the unity must be discarded.
Today is a day of eulogy. It is a day to eulogize goals. It is a day of appreciation. It is a day of acknowledgement. It is a day of accepting that yes, when you do a thing that you deserve praise, you are worth being praised. Abba Adaudu, we celebrate you.
The ceremony had a colorful display of cultural dance performances by cultural troops from different villages in Akweya. Comrade Adaudu, in response to the many goodwill messages and appreciation, said that this was one of the projects very dear to his heart, as no community can develop beyond her level of education.
This incontrovertible evidence that education is crucial to development engendered my resolve to make this effort to build on what my forebears established many years ago, and which I am a proud beneficiary. Although I had attempted a few development projects that include health interventions, farmers' empowerment, drilling of boreholes, to provide safe water for some of our communities, among other interventions, I specifically find this project to be commissioned today by our leader as a watershed and very dear to my heart because of my conviction that no community can raise above or develop beyond this level of education. And as a turning point for me, this project is expected to invigorate excitement in my compatriots to follow suit in advancing the vision of our forebears and contribute their quota to the development of this school, as has been challenged by various speakers here today. Your Excellency, we know that you were one student in this land, secondary school student, and haven't become what you have today in society. We do not want to have your name removed from the annals of our history. We appreciate what you have done for our state, for our zone, and for humanity. Like the children have said, when we grow up, we want to be like you, our chairman, sir. I thank other leaders. I don't know in which particular order I want to mention them, but let me thank very especially the former Deputy Speaker, who have done very many development projects, and who is the only one among those who celebrate that is present here. We appreciate our professors, specifically our chairman, Professor Egri Ejembi, and Professor Ngbede.
The high point of the event was the commissioning of the classrooms by Honourable Sir John Ngbede, Benue State Chairman, PDP. This is where we wrap up our show for today. Thanks for watching, and do please share the stories and subscribe to our channel. My name is Idiomatically. Thanks.